Bill Nonnamaker here with a Weekend Warrior Spotlight presented by Capri Tools. This one is very unique because this Weekend Warrior started younger than anybody else with Team Sahlen. He was just a knee-high to a grasshopper. So, known as Hot Dog Boy, Ian Nonnamaker. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great. So, let's just ask the question, because you started basically when you were, like you couldn't even walk yet. What is your very first recollection of being at the racetrack?
One of my first recollections has to be the RX-8s. I mean, those things, when they had the 3 rotors and they'd just be screaming around the track, flames would come out of the exhaust. To this day, they're one of my favorite cars ever.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, you grew up there. You grew up, as much as anything, you grew up going to those races. And we were doing those races. We'd get in the motorhome. We're doing 12 pro races a year. It became a big part of our life, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, family time was a big thing in the motorhome. You'd be 6, 12-hour events where you were driving to the track, and you know, it just, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, everyone was in the motorhome spending time together.
Yeah. But now as you've evolved, you're a big part of the crew on the weekends. I mean, you're in charge of the gas, you're in charge of the tires, helping set up, tear things down. So you know, what's your favorite part of being at the tracks now when we're doing these tire rack Champ Car endurance races?
One of my favorite things has to be test day. You know, cars come in, cars come out, but when they're in the paddock with us, it's our responsibility to take care of the cars and get them ready for the drivers to drive them on the track.
Yeah. Now, also, right now, you are going to school at Akron. What are you going to school for?
Currently, I'm going to the University of Akron to study mechanical engineering.
Ah, okay. Well, that'll become valuable, what you're laying at the racetrack. Okay. Now, I see you got something in your hands there. It looks like a big old torque wrench.
Of course, this is the Capri Tools 1/2-inch torque wrench. And I love this because when we're doing our pit stops and if we ever have to change tires, it gives a nice audible click to let me know that I've reached the desired torque on the lug nuts.
Yeah. And when I've used that in the past, I really like the fact that the handle has a nice grip to it. Sometimes I've had torque wrenches where your hands can almost slip off when you're getting a good torque.
And you know, with the grip, it helps especially with your fireproof gloves you have during the pit stop.
Yeah. Cool. And I'm sure that even for guys in shops, you know, if they're wearing like plastic gloves, you know, to protect their hands from getting dirty, that's the same
Plastic
thing.
gloves, grease, everything.
Yeah. So, hey, Ian, we're always happy to have you. You know, maybe this year we'll get you back in the Hot Dog Boy outfit. So,
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Thank you.